Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome if you're new. I have just been having a bit of a potter round kind of morning, reorganising my bookshelves in the lounge. The lounge is quite cluttered, or for me I feel like it's really cluttered, so I've just been reorganising things. I go through phases where suddenly I'm sat down somewhere and I'm like, nope, this is not my vibe, I need to change it, and then I will just spend ages pottering about and moving stuff around. I think I also want to try and reorganise the pantry cupboard today. It's an absolute tip and you can't really get to anything, so I kind of want to sort that out today. I think it's going to be one of those kind of days. I'm obviously somewhere in my cycle where I'm like, I must organise everything. I go through it every single month. Let me know if you are the same, because this happens all the time. I'll have like a few days or a single day every month where I'm just like, I must tidy everything. Everything must be tidy, and today is that day apparently. So that's how I've been spending my morning. I need to go down to the shop because I've run out of milk. And I am craving a cup of tea. Yes, I know it's really hot, but... So I've tidied up the shelf here, and also my books down here. They were all piled up like this way. Don't know if you remember from any shots. I don't think I've actually shown it, but I've laid them down like that, and then I've reorganised my shelves up here. So now all my hardback books are up the top here, and then all the ones that were laying along the top, I've now managed to fit along the side there. So I've basically pushed my photos over, and then when there is a bookshelf on this side, obviously they will all go up there, because eventually this fireplace will be taken out, and then I would like all of this as open brickwork and stuff. But I've just had some renovation YouTube videos on in the background for motivation to keep me going. Quickly before my battery dies, I'm going to show you the before of my pantry. So this is what it looks like right now. So it literally just stores junk. When I moved in, I just chucked everything in here that I didn't know where to put. But it's already got little hooks in, which is cute. I don't really know what my plan is, to be honest. I'm just going to take it all out and try and reorganise it. Maybe take some bits down the shed to get them out of the house that don't need to be in the house. And Luna's litter box lives in here as well, so I want to try and disguise that a little bit more, see if I can push it a bit further back into the pantry, but we'll see. I'll show you the after. Wish me luck. And after, does it look any different? It definitely does. So now I've taken all the rubbish that I just dumped in here. It's out here. So these are like 3 paint cans that the previous owner left in there. I don't think they're any good, but I'm going to put them in the shed. That's cupboards storage like thing, but it doesn't work in my cupboards. They're too small, so I'm going to put those in the shed. May get rid of those. And then I've got a bag of bags for life, which I'll probably put in the shed. I've also got my old roller skates that I got during COVID, because I was going to learn to roller skate, put them on once, nearly cracked my head open and never put them on again. And there's some other bits in there as well that I need to have a look at, but I'll probably sell those on my vintage store. And then my little vintage sewing kit, which I absolutely love. I think this is so cute. It came like fully stocked with all sewing things. I'm obsessed. I actually can't remember where I got this. But I love it. So cute. My little pin cushion that is a sheep. But yeah, all of that stuff. All my needles. Not that I ever sew, but I am ready. Ready to go if I ever want to sew. You can probably hear a lot of screaming, and that's because it's snack time at the school. This is what it sounds like at my house at lunchtime and at snack time. I still remember when my primary school changed the rules and you had to have fruit or something really healthy for your snack at snack time. And if it was raining, we would go inside and we'd watch Pippin. Is it Pippin? Go Outdoors. Was it called Go Outdoors? I can't remember. Where they get in the spotty aeroplane, Pippin the dog, and they'd go on little adventures in the spotty aeroplane. And I vividly remember eating a bit of fruit or a bit of cheese while watching that as a kid in primary school. Also, I feel like primary school had like such a distinctive smell, especially at summertime. It was like a mix of sweat from the children, sun cream, snacks. Like my lunchbox at school had such a distinctive smell, and still, if like, it makes it sound like it was gross, it wasn't a horrible smell, but it just like, I don't know, but living opposite a school and near a school kind of triggers memories like that. It's really random. There is also such a nice breeze coming through the windows this morning. It's so nice. You are now up on my wardrobe. What a view. I have been wide awake since 6 AM this morning, which is fine. I feel like in my redundancy I have massively lost my routine, and I always told myself that I was going to try and keep a like really strict routine of still getting up at the same time as I did when I was going to work, like filling my days in the same time, to try and keep that regular routine, and I just haven't. So waking up at 6 this morning and being wide awake was actually really nice. I got up, had a shower, had some breakfast. I watched Davina McCall's new podcast with Lorna Andrews. I don't know if any of you follow her on social media, but I followed her for quite a while, and she recently lost her husband John to cancer, and she's just a really inspiring woman. And listening to her talk about how she's coped with her grief and her life and everything was just really interesting. This is such a weird angle. So I really enjoyed watching that. So I recommend watching that. It's only an hour long as well, which I think was a really good length for it. Some of those interview podcasts can go on quite a long time, but it was nice just to start my morning slow, eat my sourdough crumpet, which are really good by the way, you can get them from Aldi, and have a coffee, which I had in a teacup because I'm trying to be whimsy and all that, and it just makes the little things a bit more special. Try to make those little daily things just be a little bit more. It has actually really helped me during the day. So I have my morning tea or my morning coffee in a teacup. And then the rest of today I need to finish putting everything away and then do a wash, and then I need to go downtown because the other day I said that I needed to go get milk and I didn't go get milk. So I still need to go and do that. And also the antique charity shop on the high street that I walk past has a sale on. So it would be rude for me to not pop in and see what they have there. So I'm going to do that this afternoon. I haven't left the house at all in the last 2 days. It's just been too hot. I've wanted to go for a walk, but I just know that I'm going to feel all sticky and sweaty, and I just won't enjoy it. I just don't handle the heat very well. I've said before, it's not my vibe. I'm sorry if you love all the heat, but I am going to moan about it because I just don't enjoy it. And I'm truly British because I do talk about the weather in every single vlog, and I'm not going to apologise. But I do need to leave the house today, and it will do me good as well to get out of these 4 walls because I've been in them for 2 days straight, not left. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I've got a pile of clothes over there that I need to put away. The towels and things that I left for my mum and stepdad I need to wash. And then, yeah. Yesterday, I obviously... Why are you revving? Don't stop revving your car. Yesterday, I did my pantry, which I showed you, and then my camera died. and I put it on charge and then forgot about it, so I didn't film anything else. But I did repot my lavender, so that is now potted in a terracotta pot and looks adorable, and I love it. And I did a good water of the plants last night before I went to bed. I do really enjoy that, like 5 minutes outside with like watering the plants and things. Anyone that does gardening or anything like that will kind of understand that. It's like a breath of fresh air just walking around watering the plants. And then I kind of just monged out a bit. Had a picky tea, which was yummy. I love a picky tea. I'm much more of like a little and often kind of person when it comes to food rather than big meals. So a picky tea is just my ideal tea. So I had that, I had cheese and crackers and carrots and dips and sugar snap peas. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm gonna get on and put a wash on and then go downtown and get it done. I also need to go get cat food today, which means I have to go in my car, and I really don't want to have to drive my car. It's so hot in my car because of my aircon, but there we are. You're right up there. Hello, I'm going to look after Pup today. So we're back off to Jess's house. I've got my book. I'm going to take another one because I'm there for a while, so I feel like I'm going to finish that. As I'm going to Jess's house, I'm going to take one of the books that she gave me the other day, I literally saw her Monday. A Dance of Lies. I'm going to take that one. Just in case I finish this one. I've made a little packed lunch. So I've got some treats to eat. I've got my water, my phone, my keys are hanging up. Right, let's go melt in a car with no aircon. Say hello to the vlog, puppy. Oh, look at that child. Hi, baby. Hiya. You okay? You a hot dog? Yeah. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah. I love you. Oh, baby. You're a hot doggy. You're a hot doggy. Yeah. I leave you to snooze. Okay. While we're here, this is Jess's bookcase. Last time I was here, she didn't have the bookcase yet, but look how beautiful all her books are. It's like such a nice bookcase. But she doesn't even read the actual books. She reads them on the Kindle and then buys the book. I've got my little setup over there. I've got my book out ready to read. I've got a Pepsi Max out of the fridge. I'm set. I'm set. It's 4:20. I've been here about an hour now. But yeah, it's just me and you, popsicles. Me and you, popsicles. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I love you. Mwah. Hello, got a parcel. I am hoping to start the bathroom soon, at some point. But there's a wall that needs to come out. I don't know if you remember when I showed you the room. You've got the toilet, then like a wall, and then the back room. That wall is coming out to make the whole thing into the bathroom. But that wall needs to come out. But that means that the window at the back needs to be, what's the word? Not see-through. So that people can't see me going to the toilet from the back. So I've ordered some window vinyl from, I don't know if any of you follow Jessie Rose. I can't remember what her Instagram is. I love her, I'm obsessed with her. She is the queen of thrifting. She finds, I sounded really American then, didn't I? The queen of charity shopping. But she has a vinyl, like sticky It's just tiles, window vinyls, window stickers, floor tiles, wall tiles, all of that. Anyway, so I wanted to get something from her because it's all really like quirky stuff, and this isn't permanent because the window at the back is going to be changed and then frosted, and then there's going to be like proper shutters on it, like Victorian shutters. So I thought, let's go fun for now and let my neighbours at the back have a little giggle. And I've got window vinyl. That's boobs. I'm obsessed with it. I actually can't wait to put this up. I don't know if I have enough. I did measure. I'm not very good at measuring. But even if it doesn't, it will disguise it enough that you can't see me going to the toilet, which is the point. But I'm obsessed with it. I think it's so fun. I love it. It's so funny. And if you can't have fun with your home decorating, you're boring, in my opinion. You've got to bring a bit of personality into it, and that is the personality that I'm bringing into my bathroom for now. Like I said, the window is actually going to be changed, but while that's not happening anytime soon, I'm going to put boobs in the windows. It is Sunday today. I got a cheeky McDonald's on the way home. There is a curry sauce for evidence there because I did eat it on the floor while I was getting ready for bed last night. Also, probably one of the biggest mistakes because the one I went to is right next to a pub, and obviously the football was on last night and I completely forgot because I don't watch football. It was rammed. Not the McDonald's was fine, but the road down to the McDonald's, the pub, everything was just rammed. Like, you could only just fit my car down the middle of the road because the cars were parked either side, and I was like, this is not the best idea I've ever had. But it was fine in the end, and it was quite funny. With my window down at the drive-through, I could hear everything going on over at the pub, and then when I got home, there's a pub at the end of my road, and I could hear that, and I knew when England scored. I knew when it finished. They were singing up the road. So that did keep me up a little bit last night, but it's okay. It's only every 4 years. So yeah, but I'm hot and flustered because I've just gone to get Luna's cat food and stuff because I was about to run out of that. I braved it and left the house. It is another hot one, although it's a bit cooler. Last night was really nice actually. It was 18, which is still quite warm, but because it's been so hot, that felt like air conditioning. It was so nice. And I didn't have to have my windows down in my car because it wasn't too hot in the car, which was nice to not be blown around all over the place while driving. Should we go see if I have enough of this for the window? I am not gonna lie, I'm slightly concerned that I didn't measure well enough. We will see. Let's go have a look. I have absolutely no idea where to put you. This is the state of the room right now. Let me see if I can balance you over here. Also, I'm playing Paddington downstairs. I don't know if you can hear the music there. Will you fit up here and can I see anything? You'll do. Stay there. Right, let's have a look. Also, this room is definitely the hottest room in the house. It gets the sun directly, like, all day. Should we have a look? I mean, she's not wide enough. But if we go this way, the toilet's over in that corner, so they won't be able to see me. Do I do that, or do I put it like in the middle? I obviously didn't measure properly. Yeah, I know. You don't want to come in here, hon, it's way too hot. I think that's going to be quite funny. Do you agree? Yeah, I know. Do you like my boobies? You think they're funny boobies? Yeah. I know. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be wide enough, to be honest. But it will do the job that it needs to do for now. Won't it, Luna? Good chat. Yeah, excuse me. I need to get out of this room, it's so hot. We have a hose, dramatic. We have a hose pipe ban, so I can't water my garden, and I'm slightly concerned that everything's gonna die. But I should put shoes on, the floor is hard. We have new flowers. We have a sunflower that is pretty much as tall as me. And then this is my lavender that I potted. Cute. And there's new shoots on that actually. I think it's going to be okay. I might move it, but I know that they like the sun. But my tomatoes are not having a good time. Neither are my dahlias. Although one of them is still thriving, the others are just hating life. And my sunflowers are also shriveling. But I feel like this sunflower is going to have multiple heads. Look, I've got 3 here. Only 3. I think I'm going to have 3 flowers on there. But I feel like that sunflower is such a good example. I'm going to get cheesy now. I'm going to get cheesy. Paddington is loud. That sunflower is such a good example and metaphor for if you're in the right place, you'll flourish. Because all of the ones that I have seeded myself are not doing great. I mean, they're growing, but very, very slowly. And that one that has found the perfect spot all by itself is the best sunflower I've ever grown. So find your people, find your right environment, and you'll bloom. And that's where I'm going to end the vlog, on that really cheesy note this week. It's a bit shorter this week, but that's okay. I've decided I'm going to stop putting pressure on myself to make sure that the vlogs are really long, or like a decent length. Obviously this one's a bit shorter because I did half of the week in the other vlog. But thank you for watching if you watched. If you aren't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss another vlog. We're super chill over here. It's just every day, pottering about life. It's a bit of time for you to slow down, shut off, escape the world for a little bit. That is what I use YouTube for, and that is what I want to give you. So subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the vlog, please do give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. What shall I ask you? You never answer the questions, but I'll ask you anyway. What's your favourite flower? There we go. That's what I'm going to ask you this week. What is your favourite flower? And yeah, hope you had a lovely weekend, and I will hopefully see you next week.